Okay, I'd say that's 10-15 minutes. This is watery now. There's still a little bit of ice in here. My hand, I mean, this is still plenty cold, this little ice pack. Now I'm going to dose it into the water again, or douse it. What's the word? Douse, I think.
Dip.
Dip. I'm going to dip it. Ooh-wee, that water is cold. And I'm just using the same mixture here. I could have poured in some warm water, but make sure I don't get it on that nice little blanket here. Oh, that still feels nice and warm. Liking that. That's a different sensation. My hand is warm and my foot is freezing. Oh, that's because this is on there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll put this back in the freezer.
Yeah, put that back in the freezer, will you? That's good with a little bit of honey in there. And the honey she has, I don't know if you saw that video or not, but she gets some raw honey. It's not really white, but it's not really the golden pourable stuff. The golden pourable stuff, they heat that up and then they kill some of the different goodness out of that honey. So she gets a certain type of honey and put that in the coffee. Ooh, that's good.
It's clover honey.
Clover honey, but they just don't heat it up and boil it, do they?
It's unfiltered and unheated. It comes from either Montana or Colorado in a very pristine area. And the bees just have fun frolicking out, gathering their goods, and they go back and they make the honey.
Frolicking bees.
Frolicking.
Frolicking. That sounds like the type of honey I want.
Flighty. Flighty, and they frolicking and flighty.
Okay, now you want me to have my hand in here for another few minutes, 5 minutes or so?
10 minutes. Well,
10 minutes,
yeah.
and then go back to the cold for another 10 minutes. Back and forth for how long? Like,
well, whenever I did my brews, I did it for several times, probably 4 or 5 times each. Show me the cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot. Always they need them cold, because cold will also close the pores of your hand or your arm or whatever.
and that looks.
Does it feel better?
Yeah, it looks 100% and feels 100% better than yesterday. Now, mind you, had I not done anything, I don't think it would look exactly like this from yesterday. Had I just dried it off and put a Band-Aid on it, or put some Neosporin on it. I mean,
those are nasty words, Neosporin.
It could have, but I'm thinking everything that I've done, that you've had me do, is for a healthy reason, and I'm seeing results. Mix it up and put her in.
How does it feel? Is it a little more...
I haven't even tried to make a fist because I was afraid that this was going to open up, because as I go like this, it wants to stretch this. And I'm still kind of hesitant about doing it. I can feel...
Is it more flexible?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I don't want to overdo it, I don't think.
Well, this is the...
That's way more than I could do first thing this morning. That's for sure. I could only do this and maybe about like that. Okay.
Now see, if the sauna was connected, you could put your hand toward the heater.
Oh, towards the heater, huh?
Yeah, and it would really...
Yeah, because you got a hot...
far infrared dry sauna.
Uh-huh. And that thing works good. We took that apart, and I've made videos of that. Hey, you got to get on my channel, keep watching my videos. I got videos of being in the sauna and the good things that sauna does, and we also had to take it apart, didn't we? Yes. And we only used an Allen wrench to take the whole sauna apart in pieces like Legos. Figured it out on our own, and because I had to take that out in order to take the carpet up, the carpet pad, the vinyl tiles underneath, the black, ugly, black tar mastic, and take all that stuff out. We sealed the floor. Now I'm going to put another coat of sealer on, and once that dries in a couple days, guess what? We're going to have to put the sauna back together so we can start using it again, huh?
Yes.
And I'll show how to put this sauna back together too. I think it's going to be pretty easy, don't you? I mean, it came apart once we knew where the little notches were. I think it came apart more easily than I thought. That's for sure. I thought I was going to have to get a drill out and start taking things apart.
Yeah.
You know.
On your left and get it out of there.
And it actually came apart, just like I say, just with an Allen wrench, and that's it. So we shouldn't have much of a problem with that at all. No, that feels a little better that way. Just hold my hand sideways here.
You could just maybe tilt it a little bit.
Oh, tilt this?
Yeah, tilt it.
And then I'd have to hold it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good too.
Well, in a perfect world, you'd have somebody there tilting it for you. But this is not.
In a perfect world, I'd have water up to here so I could just set it in there. But I know you're like misering the hot water for some reason.
I'm not misering the water. I just have to go to the water store and buy some more.
Oh, that's right, because you didn't just fill this up out of the tap. You go to a water store, you buy your water there, don't you?
Yes.
For all the water that you drink and that you mix up for different things. So this came from the water store.
The H2O water store. And
all right, are we done with this video? What do you think? Do you think we need to talk? What else would you like to say? Anything?
I think that's about enough.
I think that's about it. I'm just going to keep dunking it, and we'll get the cold ice pack back on it, or at least the cold water back on. I'll do that a couple more times, and then I'm going to be ready to seal the floors. But you got to make me breakfast first if I got to seal floors for you again. I mean, come on, there's got to be some sort of trade-off here. Huh?
I'll make breakfast.
You're gonna make breakfast, right?
What would you like?
And then I'm gonna get back down on my hands and knees for you.
Would you like Pop-Tarts? Oh,
Pop-Tarts.
I don't know. We don't do Pop-Tarts.
Oh yeah, you don't do Pop-Tarts around here.
No.
That's fighting words around here. It's like sinful words. Her being an organic chick and all. I mean, I just kind of eat whatever she makes me. The other day, what did I have on my toast? I had
honey.
Yeah, but before that, the coconut oil. You put coconut oil on instead of butter, and you could spread that on too, right?
You spread it on.
You spread it on because it's still in the gel form.
No, actually, it's liquid because it's summertime. In the summertime or warmer weather, it's going to become liquid. In the colder weather, winter, fall, whatever, in some areas it'll be earlier.
I've had it be gel even in the summer sometimes, you know, white.
It depends on
and you can spread it on just like butter.
It depends on how cold you keep your house, and we've been working, so we have the AC's not on all the time.
Working it, yeah. Okay. Okay. That's all I have for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.